Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. A run here. It's McLaughlin. Room to run right away. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. A run now with McLaughlin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard box. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Back to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Okay, so here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. From the gun, Richardson moving to his left, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
10 yards on the pickup.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Out to his right. He'll take off again.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First down.
It's a gain of 13, and it first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. To think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike, they have got
A second effort, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll look to throw. Punt to his right. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Lions 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take them down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Rockland. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
On the set. Third and goal. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. Side of the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60
On second down, Richardson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First and 10.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Horton on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street. Track 7, 60. Chat, check, chat.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top, and we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Ready, right?
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on 41-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it as the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he tries to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Packers is going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. That's caught by Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll work this out live from the block line. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back. after this. Right back to him on first down. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Go!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It is 2nd and 9.
Get it! Ready?
Now Richardson throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Buffalo 18! Get up!
Richardson going to look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda, and he'll get about 5. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Let's stay next. At the 60, at the 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Richardson to throw. On the run to the right. Going right. It's taken in. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Panther and left. Cougar 19.
Richardson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted So not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
On play action, Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
That's good.
Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the
You just love to
21-yard
see
line.
this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He's got it, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk. Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
79
Now Richardson. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Hold the ready.
Here's Richardson. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Ready, set.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the
Take the
5-yard
right team.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Forced to his right.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Running from the pistol with Abonaconda. They'll give them about 4 here, up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A run here with Abonaconda. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets up past the 35.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
To the air now on first and 10. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one on target to Watson. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Let's go. Go.
A run on first and goal. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
They'll run. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal.
Tag. Go. Reload. Reload.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's second and 3 to go.
Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 by 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Go! Panthers, Cowboys! Back to 60. Go, Lee, go! Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game?
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Handoff here, up the middle, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
19, let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cougar 19.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, would you say work the squeeze? Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
To the right side here, pass is caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And it'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Down at the 50-yard line. It's 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Richardson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Packers 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Go! AC Cardinal, 6.
Here's Richardson. The throw there on 2nd down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Throwing is Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
14-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
To throw, it's Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.